We're just gonna take a look at Ned's journey so far. Um, I sometimes have a little difficulty controlling this, so this is called DayZ Editor, and so you can use this to kind of just look at the map, kinda. And so I'm gonna show you where kind of I need to go up a little. Where I spawned in. It's going to take a long time to get there, I think. Oh, I need to go up again. Okay, we're getting close. Um, yeah, so when I got in here, oops, I gotta watch where I'm going. Going kind of fast. This is the camera on this is extremely difficult to control. I'm trying to remember exactly where I spawned in, but it was here, like right next to these, like kind of off the back end of this truck here. Um, I don't know how to. Oh, there you go. Oh, the sun is bright. So anyway, so I looked around here. There was a boat here, but a little like raft here at this dock down here. And so I was here. I killed the zombies here. There really wasn't anything here. And so then I just went up this hillside here and hiked up to the top. I missed that hunting shack. I didn't see it. And I ended up at this little hunting camp down here. There was a couple more zombies here. I think I found the sporter here. I can't remember. I found a few things here. And so that was like the end of that video. I had logged out, and then I think the next part of the video, I went up this road, searched that house, searched these houses right here, and then I continued along this road. And there's a fountain up here, and there's some houses. The fountain, I think I already went over it. Yeah, I'm right over it. That's why. And so I searched all these houses. So then I continued, and so there's some power lines, and if you can hardly see them here. Actually, if I go down, there's poles. So you can use the power lines as kind of a guide. Um, so I followed the power lines, and you can see the power lines, they just cut right through the trees. They skipped going around that curve because I wanted to come this way. And so this is where I caught my first fish. There was a lot of different zombies here I had to kill, but I had logged out. Like, I spent a lot of time at this house. I logged out at this house, and then when I logged back in, I was still in the house. And I had gone fishing right over here in these bushes, and a zombie attacked me while I was, I think, or I was walking back this way, and I got attacked by a zombie. And so then we continued up this way. I don't remember exactly all the details, but I remember um, going through and searching those homes and finding various loot. I don't think I did everything. I don't think I did that building or those buildings when I probably should have. Looking back at that now. Anyway, so that's the little train station. This is Dubrow or something. Anyway, so from here I left and I walked through this forest. Oops, I almost ran into the trees. And I ended up at these houses, and I looted all through a lot of these, I think. Not all of them. I think up here that way. And then there's another fountain that was right there. That was part of the video. I had walked too far past the fountain, maybe, or something. Because when I logged back in for what I think was part 4, or maybe it was part 3. No, I don't remember. Anyway, so then after that, I'm trying to remember where I went. Um, I went and I climbed over this hill right there, and we ended up over here, and like looking at this area from, I think it was these rocks at first, and then I went down there, but I didn't really find much, and I didn't really search it all that well because I got nervous somebody would get me. So then we continued on up along through these trees in here. It took me a while to work my way up here. You know, like realistic. It's like almost photorealistic, that scene is. Anyway, so then we continued and we kind of ran through these trees below us here up to the piano house, which was up right there. Um, we got to that house and we searched that. There really wasn't anything in there that I needed. And then we went to this fountain that's right there. And then we continued this way. We searched this hospital, which we found like a health um, injector thing, like increases your health. Um, so then we went to this police station. We searched that, and then we logged out. Oh, that's right. So part 4, I think, started here, and so then so part 4 start. Yeah, we were here when part 4 started. This is right into part 3. So then it was dark, and we had worked our way up this street and got, I think, well, no, maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, maybe part 4 started. I don't remember now because I haven't made a lot of progress, but I have made it to this house, and that's where I logged out last. So then I need to come this way, and there should be a fountain right there. So, and then beyond that, though, oh, wrong button. I'm trying to gain. So let's go find the military that I want. It's actually not a military. It's just a, well, it is kind of a military, I guess. I'm not going very fast, am I? That's not it. I got a ways to go. There's like a, oops, it doesn't want to go up anymore. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I'm just going to go up in altitude. Because now I don't remember where it is. I think this is it. No. Okay, I went too far. Gosh darn it. Sorry, okay, so this is my next goal right here. So we're not like in game or anything. I'm not cheating. Right? Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute. Ah. Oh boy. Like I said, the camera is kind of funky, and now what happened? I ended up. So I want to search these military barracks right here, these 2 buildings, and then all these hunting buildings. And I think there might even be a medical. Yay, there's a medical. So what we're going to do is that's our next endeavor. And I'll be able to fish here. And then so after that, though, I'll want to go to this So hopefully I make it this far. There's going to be, so I mean, I need to do fishing. This isn't it. Although this is a good place to go. Wait a minute. I'm lost, maybe. Yeah, I went right by it. So, yeah, like the kind of the topography makes it difficult to kind of figure out where stuff is. So, this is a potential, but the thing is, so there's two gas areas, and there are two big circles that encircle both the kind of this southeast end and the northwest end of this military camp. And so there's all kinds of stuff that I need to come in here and search. All these military containers, um, that building over there is going to have to be stuff. This garage, I think I'll probably start at the north end up here, because there's a road. I think, yeah. Well, we'll see how I get there. It's going to be interesting. But that's kind of, for now, those are my immediate goals. I don't know how long it's going to probably take me a few hours of gameplay to get there. But so this is Ned's endeavor. Let's go back. We're going to look at where he's at. So this is pretty far. Probably 3,500 meters or 4 kilometers. I'll bet you. Yeah. Now, let's see if I can easily spot the area where I want to go back down. It is. I already went too far. It's behind us. Right there. That's where I need to get. And that's the little house where I'm at. I'm sitting inside this house. Oops. Oh, no. Up a little bit. So this is called the DayZ editor. You can just load this by itself, and it's like a static map that you can navigate using the launcher. I guess if somebody was interested in how to do it, you could leave a comment, and I could maybe leave some instructions. It's really kind of easy. It's a little bit funky to figure out the interface, how to fly the camera, but you just kind of have to mess with it and see what the different buttons do. Like I'm holding the right button down on the mouse right now to pan. That's the only way that I figured out how to pan. Forward is W, and it'll go forward at whatever kind of angle, or yaw. If you're yawed down, then it's going to go to the ground. If you yaw up, it's going to go up. And I'm doing that with the mouse, holding the right mouse button down, and moving the mouse around. And if I let go of that button, then nothing happens. I just have a mouse going around. But then, so I'm pressing W, and now I'll press Q to go up, Z to go down. This is D. It moves it right. S moves it left. And then, A moves it left, and S moves back. But you're gonna run into the ground if you don't. See what I mean? So I don't know what other controls are. Okay. I can just button press the middle wheel on the mouse. Watch this. It jumps forward really quickly. So like wherever your mouse is pointing. I'm lucky I didn't end up inside the mountain. Anyway, so it's kind of a fun. So it's just for like noobs like me to be able to kind of become familiarized with the map and what upcoming, kind of stuff I'm gonna have to go through. And now I lost. Anyway. Wow, there's a lake. Wait, that's the lake I was. So, it's a dam. Hold on. So, this is where the water fountain is. Somewhere. Oh, I was over, just right over the top of it. This is the house where. No, I'm at this house over here. I need to walk down. Well, I'm going to cut across this field probably, and then end up over here. Um, well, I probably want to search some of these homes. So anyway, that's Ned. Um, and so I don't know if I'm going to make another video right now with him because the server is really, really heavily populated. Wait. Oh, never mind. I don't have the launchers not open right now. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a look at the map. It's kind of cool. Like, all these buildings you can search, but sometimes it's not really worth it to spend all that time and energy because you need to, well, I don't know. Right now, I need to find some wild game that I can cut up and cook, and then I can eat. Um, or even just a chicken. If I find a chicken, that's a good thing too. So anyway, so see ya in the next video. So this is kind of cool though, right? Kind of like this to be able to kind of use it to familiarize myself with the map because the map is just so huge. It's ridiculous. Um, it would be like going to Yellowstone and thinking you could maybe um, see all of Yellowstone in a single day. No, it would take you literally probably months to see all of Yellowstone. So, ugh. Although this isn't like Yellowstone. I used to live in Yellowstone. That's anyway. Um, yeah, I got a lot of exploring to do. Um, okay, so see you next time in the video.